Hi guys, it's Daisy-ette, and I'm here again with another Starbucks training experience story time video. Last time I posted my days 1 through 3, I only worked 2 days this week, which I'm like really kind of down about because I really like working there. I'm not just saying that. Disclaimer, by the way, I mentioned in my last video, if you post on social media as a Starbucks partner, you're supposed to say, this is my own opinion. It does not represent Starbucks in itself or whatever. So I don't know any of the legal jargon. Anything I say might or might not be true. So yeah, disclaimer. There you go. So I worked 2 days this week, and I'm going to make this much shorter than the last video, hopefully. The last one was literally 43 minutes unedited, and I got it down to like 26 or something. I'm quite proud of myself for that. Put my phone. Just realized I had spinach in my teeth.
Vegan what I eat in a day, by the way. I have some baby spinach, baby tomatoes, and this avocado vinaigrette salad dressing from Whole Foods, and the Thai chicken tofurkey. So yeah, I put way too much salad dressing in here.
Still tastes really good. I worked Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday I worked after my class, or I had a field trip to the International something of photography. It was really cool. I was really scared that I would not make it to work in time, but I made it in like an hour ahead, so I went to like Pret or something. And then Wednesday I worked from noon to 5, so I didn't get like a half-hour break that day. And the one on Tuesday was 5 until closing, which is like 12:30, but I made it more like 12:45 because I'm a beginner. So Tuesday I got there. I think it was a little busy, but not like crazy. So my trainer had me do my rounds of ins and outs and coffee. I realized that I kept throwing around in and out and coffee a lot in the last video, I think. I hope I cut it mostly out, but I kept saying those words. So I'm going to explain a little better. I'm also a little sick. Just a smidge, as you heard in my last video. I'm just checking to see if my glitter dried. It did not. I have glittery little eyes today. Makeup of the day. When you're doing customer support in Starbucks, that means that you are brewing coffee, checking the supplies inside the bar, and going outside the bar where the condiment bar is, checking sugars, the milks, making sure they're all full. Half and half goes so fast. For some reason, everyone just loves half and half. Maybe it's just our store, I don't know. And checking the chill wall, the bean wall, and what's that word called? Impulse. And yeah, so now I know all the terms, thank goodness. Oh, and the RTDE case, which I don't know what that stands for. Oh, and also customer support includes keeping the floors clean, like mopping and sweeping, taking garbage out, and mopping and sweeping, cleaning the back room. When I mentioned the chill wall, the bean wall, etc., that just means restocking them, pulling everything FIFO to the front, which means first in, first out. So that's something that's very, very important in Starbucks, that everything that came in first comes out first. So, I mean, I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. You guys are intelligent people. So that first day, I was mainly just doing coffee in, coffee out, which is the order of how you progress through customer support. And there's also a list of peak hour and off-peak hours of a list of like what to do, so you like keep on track. One of that is like take out the garbage, do the dishes. Oh yeah, doing the dishes is like a huge thing. So on this day though, since I was there until close, I had to learn the breakdown, and that's basically just getting ready for closing, which starts at 6 o'clock in our store. So a lot of it is like taking the pumps out of the sauces, washing them, cleaning them, etc. The breakdown is just cleaning everything, putting everything back. And so now I know why there was stuff in venti cups every time I used to go to Starbucks later in the day. That was because they were cleaning the holder of whatever was in that cup. So it makes sense now. And I was like, what is that? That looks old. I don't understand what's going on. Now I know that you take everything out of the jugs that it was in, clean the jugs, but you put the stuff that was in them in like a venti or Trenta cup with like a lid on it. And so that makes a lot more sense now. Holders of like matcha and java chips and blackberries have to be cleaned. The holders of the holders had to be cleaned. All of the iced tea things had to be cleaned. Anything that holds anything gets cleaned. But even the cleaner of stuff gets cleaned. I'm assuming that you've been to Starbucks before and you've seen them making drinks, and when they're done with the pitcher, they put it on this thing that cleans it out, and so they just set it there and goes whoosh, and it's like an automatic kind of like fountain that cleans pitchers and like tea pitchers and like milk pitcher stuff out. And so that has to be cleaned every single day. Spoons get cleaned. The bagel cutter guillotine gets cleaned. I love that thing. Learned the breakdown that day. That was mainly what I did that day because my shift started at like 5, right? Yeah. So yeah, that was basically all I did. I did like some brewing coffee ins and outs and then the breakdown, which like, oh my god, that took forever. Cleaning everything, cycling through, because there's like a proper way to do it where you bring stuff in, wash it. While that's washing, you start taking stuff out and bring that in, and drying the stuff before, taking it out, filling it back up. So Wednesday I got in at noon, and so the entire day I was on register until like 3:30, and I had to leave at 5 because my mom had an interview at a co-op to get approved to buy a place. And so I had to be there like mandatorily, if that's a word, I'll be there for the interview because I'm going to be living there for a year. We made it very clear to them I'm only going to be there a year. And yeah, so they're really nice, like so nice. We were like so de-stressed by the end of that, and they were like, welcome to the building, yay! And so yeah, I had to be there at 5:30, and so I had to leave by 5. So I had to like zip out of there, and I told my trainer I have to be gone by 5, and she was like, don't worry, we'll get you out. And so I was on register until, well, I was probably on register until 2 o'clock. Then I had a 10-minute break. I got a passion tea lemonade with mango, and it was so good. And yeah, then I went back on register, like, oh my god, after like when my trainer came out and was like, you have a 10-minute break, I moved my knees and I couldn't move them. Like, I was like, ow, and like they were all creaky. I'm like, oh my god, I need to get comfortable like proper shoes that are like Dr. Schollsy kind of thing, because like, oh my god, I can't stand for that long, and like I have scoliosis too, and so it's like, oh my goodness, get your knee braces, I don't have a back brace, but I should get a back brace. So then after my 10-minute break, I went back on register for like a little bit, and then 3:30 came, and she was like, you're gonna go in the bar, and I'm gonna teach you drinks. And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna actually learn drinks, I'm terrified. Made me this amazing chart. Oh, and also, I forgot to mention, Tuesday we got tips. This is like crushed now, but I got a little tip. It's just mostly evenly split by how many hours you work that week. So it's like, it makes sense how much I got because I didn't work like that much, like actually doing register. So she made me a chart, and it got kind of messy, and I'm so sad. I hope I can show you this. I mean, all the recipes are already online, so I'm not like exposing anything. That's what I'm gonna say. And if they want me to take it down, I will. So this is the little chart she made me. And it's so cute. I love it so much. But I know I'm gonna need to add stuff to it. And like, I wanted like something that made sense to my brain. So I made an Excel sheet. Whoa! So I made it with like the drink sizes and then the drink names on the side, and color coded a little bit, sort of. So like the blues are like syrups, the reds are shot numbers, and then the orange are ristretto shots, and the purple are long shots, which are different. and then like special instructions on this side. And so if you guys want me to like leave, it's on the ground. If you guys want me to like leave a link below to like the doc for this, I will, as long as it's like legal to do that. But like you can even make these if you don't have like Starbucks syrup, and like you can't do it the Starbucks way. So I only learned espresso drinks on Wednesday. It was amazing and terrifying to be learning the drinks like hands-on so much. And I already messed up like my first actual drink to be served for Peter, a grande cappuccino with I think like skim milk. I messed it up already. So with cappuccinos, well, okay, so the difference between lattes and cappuccinos you probably already know, but if you don't worry. So lattes have less foam and so they're heavier. Cappuccinos have a lot of foam and they're lighter because of that foam. And so with cappuccinos, you know, like a pitcher has like a spout. With lattes, you pour from the spout. With cappuccinos, I had no idea about this, you pour from the side. So like, here's the spout, here's the side, you pour there into the cup. And so she went over that, but I totally forgot or missed it, that was like, you had to do that, and I understand why now. So it's a lot of like procedural stuff that I need to learn. So like with steaming milk, you have to do that first, then you pump your, then you cue your shots, pump your syrup, put your cup there, if it's that kind of drink. And that's like pretty much all I learned. Well, I learned how to make
Lattes, cappuccinos, Americanos, flat whites, latte macchiatos, espresso macchiatos, caramel macchiatos, coconut mocha macchiatos, and that's it.
well, and flavored lattes. Yeah, so like a lot of information was coming at me there. Yeah, it's like, wow. So like, I could go over all the differences in those drinks, but I probably won't. But like super basic stuff like flat whites get whole milk. Latte macchiatos get foam spooned on top of the espresso shots. Oh no, that's espresso macchiato. Never mind. Like espresso macchiatos get foam spooned on top and the shots on the bottom. And caramel macchiatos get vanilla, not caramel, in the bottom. I already knew that from when I was just a Starbucks patron. Oh, another thing.
Yesterday, I was so upset at Starbucks, not because of this, but like, I had a mobile order at like 10 o'clock, and the Starbucks that I was going towards from school was closed at 11, and so I walked over there, like 9:50 or whatever, and they were closed, and I was like, what? And so apparently, like, everything was covered with like tarps, and they were doing construction, and so the workers were coming out, and I was like, I have a mobile order, what do I do? And they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. So the one guy offered to walk me to the other Starbucks that was like, just a block or avenue away, but I was like, oh no, it's okay, I don't really like bother you.
Like, it was so sweet. Like, oh my gosh, Starbucks employees, you got it. You got it going on.
Yeah, so I called them like as I was like walking home because I was like really kind of like down that day already because I hadn't worked at Starbucks, and also like my class is just stupid. I have 2 classes in a row, 6 hours of just sitting, same classroom, and these people in my one class are all narcissists, and oh my goodness, I cannot stand them. Anyway, in my first class, people, like so many people, brought in full meals. Like, I'm not joking, like, the one girl brought a sushi bowl. She's, like, my least favorite. She's in both those classes. And
she always, like, bashes herself into the desk, and then she makes a huge deal about,
ow! Oh, that hurts so much. Ow!
and then every time it gets progressively more outspoken and loud when she gets hurt. And it's like, you're doing that on purpose so that people feel bad for you. Why do you feel like people need to feel bad for you? I don't understand. Narcissist. I was on edge. So
I called the Starbucks and was like, I had a mobile order. And she was like, oh, whatever, was supposed to turn off the mobile orders by 10. They closed early. Even earlier than they're early. Anyway, so she was like, whatever was supposed to turn off the mobile orders before a certain time, and so I come back tomorrow and we'll refund you or whatever. And so I was just like, because every other Starbucks around me was already closing by like the time that I called her, and so I was like, So I went to Whole Foods and I got my salad preparation stuff, and ooh, it was so good, this like cold brew coffee and but I had to do that because Starbucks was not cooperating. But listen, I understand it happens, but something to work on purpose. So yeah, but oh my god, the partners were so very nice handling it. Like I could have been like a really mean person and he probably still would have been like, I'll walk you to the one nearby that's like still open, like 5 minutes left. And so I was like, don't worry about it, it's okay. But he was so very sweet. Thank you so much. I don't know your name, but thanks.
If you want more updates like this, have questions, or have an idea of what you want me to make a video about, please let me know. Next week I'll probably be learning ice drinks. I just learned like the super basics. So like how many pumps and shots go into those, but I haven't made them yet because they are more complicated. And like frappuccinos. I might do a video of practicing making drinks or like practicing register stuff. We'll see. I was already practicing. I'll show you my setup here. As you can see, I was practicing with my mom. Well, not that you can see that, but whatever. So I had my syrups up here, and then my sauces down. What are you doing over there, vanilla syrup? And then my drizzles over here. Sorry, excuse the crumbs. And my milk's down here. That was my little espresso catcher. These are my cup sizes. And yeah, and that's the menu for my mom, because she was practicing with me and she was amazing and like super tricky, and it was great practice. So yeah, this is my setup: short, tall, grande, venti. And I was just doing hot drinks, and so she would be like, I would like a venti. Now let's do something easier. Short caramel macchiato, no foam, extra caramel.
So I would go, okay, so that was short, and then you start with milk, and since it was just a regular specify her milk, I just go in, get my milk, up the kitchen, I use this as my kitchen, get paperweight, twist my milk, pour it to the short one, frothy, not too much, because she didn't want any foam, so that, and then we go over here, to the shots, into glasses, and I just one shot because it's short, and we go over here, 2 pumps, oh wait, 2 pumps of vanilla, my shots are going, oh wait, no, I'm not going to do that, the shots are going here, this is done, so then you pour it in, back up, no foam, and then my shots are done, pour it in, and you take your caramel drizzle, zigzag, 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 circle, 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 I just want extra, so I do it again, ba, 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 yeah, so yeah, and there's your short, no foam, caramel macchiato, extra caramel, so yeah, there you go, see you said, see you later, this is a gift to my sister.
Hamilton reference, if you couldn't tell. Okay, so that's it, and that's how I was practicing the other day, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do to this video, go ahead and do it. And so I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!